I'm Jessica Lackey, soul-centered business strategist, and I'm here today to talk about the 5 signs that you're the bottleneck in your business and what to do about it. First, you have to decide whether being the bottleneck in your business is a bad thing. Maybe the bottleneck is in the area you want to be working and you want to maintain control, and that's okay. Maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a consultant, and the bottlenecked area in your business is in your ability to do client delivery. You may decide not to unbreak that bottleneck because it violates your values. You want to be intimate, you want to be able to be the one doing the service, and that's okay. So we just need to understand what being that bottleneck is costing you and whether or not, again, it's a problem that needs to be solved. But when you're unable to move forward because of one of these 5 bottlenecks, you may decide that, okay, it's time to take action because this area is blocking me from the vision I have for my business. And if that's the case, you focus on the one bottleneck that's keeping you stuck currently the most. We address that, and then we look to see, does that free up enough time and bandwidth for you to meet your goals, or is there another bottleneck we need to tackle? Sign number 1 that you're the bottleneck in your business is that you're not delegating. When you don't delegate, that's because you don't have the systems, the processes, the structure, the clear expectations with the person that you're delegating to in order for them to be able to execute. Have you ever said, it's just faster when I do it? That means that you're keeping the checklist of mental things that you run through your head in your head instead of putting the context, the expectations, and the things to look out for on paper for someone to execute. So before you say, I don't delegate, get clear on whether or not you want to take the time to put those expectations down on paper. You might also say that no one can do it as good as I can. And that actually may be true. And yet we have to consider whether being perfect in a given area is required for you to hit your growth areas, or is this an area where you say, this is just fine, and we free up your time because your time should be spent on doing the most valuable work in your business, not on executing non-critical tasks in your business with perfection. So it's time to release some of that control on the areas that are not really driving growth in your business. The second sign that you are the bottleneck in your business is you have no consistent marketing process. You hop from tactic to tactic, from channel to channel, popping up offers, never really making invitations, and that leads to not having results. So we need to get clear on your marketing strategy, including picking one focus area in each of the 3 elements of marketing. Meeting new people, staying in touch with new people, and making invitations to work with them. If you don't have one clear strategy for each of those with clear processes, it's time to make some, and it's time to pick and nurture those processes. Starting a podcast, getting on TikTok, being on YouTube or LinkedIn, all of these are fantastic marketing approaches. And yet, if you're the bottleneck in your business, you should only be picking one until you've got the processes down where you can get support so that you can master that platform and move on to another without getting distracted by shiny objects. Sign 3 that you might be the bottleneck in your business is not having a sustainable sales process. So in order to craft sustainable sales, we can't get caught in the feast or famine of not selling when we have clients and then going into famine cycle when we do. We need to be creating a consistent sales process for business development. So that may look like mapping your network and being intentional and carving out time each week with a clear process that's repeatable of staying in touch with your network, building those relationships, and cultivating that over time, regardless of how busy you are in your business. Having a consistent sales development engine and a sales process is how you break out of the feast and famine cycle and stop being the bottleneck in your business. Is this you? Missing deadlines, forgetting calendar invitations, always getting surprised, letting down your customers. this means you have an operations problem and you might be the bottleneck in your business. So it's really important to have a system that captures all of the important tasks you need to be doing in your business, and for you to have a process to review your calendar and your team's calendar to understand what's the most important things that should be worked on any given day, week, month. We want to take on so much in our businesses, but if we don't have a process to collect all of those inputs and really get clear on who's doing what, by when, and the expectations, your operations will continue to be a bottleneck, and you're gonna miss recurring revenue from your clients, and you might miss more sales. So friends don't let friends try to do everything outside of a system, because there's no way you keep track. Getting your operations in order is how you stop being a bottleneck in your business. If you notice that growing and running your business is starting to feel like a real burden, it may be that you're the bottleneck in your business because you know that this business that you built is incongruent with your values. You might be serving the wrong clients. You might be taking on the wrong marketing strategies and sales strategies to grow because it doesn't feel congruent to you. Maybe you don't want to treat everyone like leads in an automated funnel, no matter what the business gurus tell you. So sometimes when you're the bottleneck in your business, it's a sign from your body and from your soul to go back to the roots of your business, understand the purpose for growth, and say, do I need to change something in my business in order to get back to why I started this business in the first place? Not all bottlenecks are meant to be pushed through. Some are meant to be signs from the universe to slow down and get back in touch with you, your body, and your purpose before pushing forward through that next stage. And if you're not sure what it means to have roots in your business or to evaluate the roots in your business, I've created a YouTube video on that, so go to my channel and check out that video. Sometimes when you're the bottleneck in your business, it's impossible to break that bottleneck by yourself, and that's when you call in for support. I work with business owners to help them identify their bottlenecks, prioritize them based on the true bottlenecks that need to be solved in what order, and provide you the support, both the strategies, but also the emotional support to move through that bottleneck, whatever that means in your business, and help you stay focused. If you want to learn more about my services, you can check out my website, or you can follow me for strategies here on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with a fellow business owner you think could benefit. I'll see you in the next video.